Good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and I am on the road up to Seattle. I got to stop by O'Reilly's or whatever place I can find that carries the oil I need. Because if you'll recall, I'm a quart low because I was not thinking that there were 4 quarts in a gallon. So I am taking care of that, and then I'm on the road to Seattle via a youth camp that I need to stop and talk to them about a projection screen and projectors and, that a projection system essentially. I need to take some measurements and hopefully move them off center. And then it's up to Seattle for a live production and live streaming conference, trade show, event. It seems like it's going to be kind of a hybrid, but we shall see. And hopefully we'll get to see some people that I know there and get to show you some pretty cool products. Pretty excited for that. So we will see you up there. Alright, so got done at the youth camp. I took the camera in with me and then just totally forgot to shoot anything. I gotta be better about that, I'm sorry. But what I'll do is I'll flash a picture up right now of what the space looks like. It's a little different. They've painted the entire front wall that you're seeing black, and the stage is black. And they've taken that cross out of the center. And what we are looking at is a single 193-inch diagonal projection screen right in the middle. And it's going to take up most of that upper center wall section. That is a 19-foot wide opening. I believe the screen itself it's either 14 or 16 feet wide. So it is, in the words of the client, substantial. And then the projectors can be mounted, of course, out in the ceiling. What makes this an interesting install and very, very different is that the ceiling is sloped front to back. And I think, if I remember correctly, the height of the ceiling at the stage is something like 19 feet. And at the very back wall is, I think, barely 10 feet. So that's a pretty substantial slope there. And it kind of necessitates a custom mounting solution for the projector. It is a drop ceiling. So because of what they call projector offset, which is specifically when you invert a projector, which you normally do when you mount on the ceiling, the offset is the vertical measurement between the top of the screen and the center of the lens. Because of the slope of the ceiling, I can't invert the projector, so I have to mount it like it's on a tabletop. The issue with that is when you mount on a tabletop, it's designed, the lens is designed to be at the bottom of the screen, and we're going to be pretty close to the center of the screen. So I'm going to be relying pretty heavily on the ability to tilt the mount. I'm also going to be relying on the 4-corner geometric correction and the vertical keystone that comes in the projector. So it's going to be a very, very intriguing installation, and not sure when that's going to be. I tried to nail them down on a time frame, and they evaded the question, which is not necessarily a good sign. So I'll keep working on them, and you know, when that install happens, of course, you know, I'll bring you guys along and show you what that looks like. But for now, I am on my way to downtown Seattle. Supposed to be getting there right about noon, so I'll be about an hour early. So I will probably stop somewhere between here and there and get something to eat, because it is 11:30 and I'm hungry. So we'll catch you guys up there.
Fortunately, I'm not the expert on knowing exactly what that is. I think that's where you were going. But the point where we get is we do have different places that we can take the signal from, and then they can hit different devices depending on what we have going into each box.
Any questions or thoughts real quick?
Master control server you're going to get. There are some things that are
That is the biggest TriCaster I've ever seen.
Because they may want to have integration between, they may hub the master control resources, things like that's nothing new. It's not a good thing for the people using the master control operators, but
that is a monster.
It's a flow, but there's definitely, but it's not, oh, by the way, this just shows.
And then the little Panasonic RP50N. That's what we put in Vegas right there. And that is to control that guy.
Now how do we build the strings for the different sizes? We actually, quite honestly, I'm going to say I don't.
Well, I'm done a lot sooner than I thought I would be. I think it's around 3 o'clock right now. Walking to my car, just straight down there. This parking garage is amazing. So, it's so quiet. I mean, normally, if I were talking this loudly in any other parking garage, my voice would be echoing like crazy. I mean, listen to this. Nothing. That's craziness. Anyway, made a lot of good connections, and I was trying to actually get to the point where I was having the vendors do their own kind of their spiels, their presentations, that kind of thing. But there was so much going on. They were starting to do some presentations from the stage. So I got cards, and we're actually going to do webinars with most of them. And that way, you know, it's a focused presentation, and there's, you know, not that much going on. So looking forward to start doing those for you guys. For now, I'm going to head south and spend the rest of the day with a friend of mine. Talk to you later.